Today we're working with the source monitor. Your source monitor allows the user to play back, watch, listen to what they have recorded once it has been imported into Premiere Pro. And normally, the default, unless you've changed up your workspace, your source monitor is going to be in the upper left-hand corner of your work area. All right. The big characteristic for the source monitor, or one of the big characteristics of the source monitor, is to prepare the clips to be put into your sequence. So to use the source monitor, you first have to load those clips into your sequence. All right, a couple ways you can do it. Your imported clips into your project panel, you can left click and hold down, drag up to the source monitor and drop. You can double click on the file in the project panel to open it in the source monitor, or you can right click and open in source monitor, and it will open it up. Your preference on how you want to put it up there, but once it's up there, you are ready to prepare your clip to be inserted into the sequence. All right, and to prepare it, we're going to create in and out points. Your in point is the first frame of the clip you want to be included in the sequence, and the out point is the last frame to be used of the clip in the sequence. All right, to just go through our source monitor real quick, we have our playback area, our monitor to watch it. We have two time codes. The time code on the left is going to be the location of your playhead. The time code on the right is going to be the total duration of the clip that you are working with in the source monitor. And then underneath those, you have a miniature timeline with the playhead there in the timeline, and then underneath that, you have all of your buttons to playback, to set markers, and then your in and out button, and other buttons to insert the clip into the actual sequence once it's prepared. All right. So using the going back to the two time codes, it is a good idea to use those, especially the one on the left. For this simulation, let's say we want to keep we want the clip that we have in the source monitor to start at 4 seconds, and we want it to end at 12 seconds. All right, so an in point at 4 seconds, an out point at 12 seconds. All right, you'll want to watch the time code there. To start at 4 seconds, we can left click on our playhead and we can drag it to left or right depending on where it is, until that time code says 4 seconds. All right, so this is the first frame we want to include in the sequence. So once our playhead is set there, we're going to click our endpoint button, and at the bottom of your source monitor, by default, the default is it's going to be the second button from the left, and if you hover in over that button, you'll get the little pop down or pop up that says what the button is. All right, and to set our mark endpoint, we're just going to click that button. All right, and then we want to end this clip, or our last frame, we want it to be at 12 seconds. All right, we could drag it to 12 seconds. We can also, on that time code, type in, we want it to go to 12, hit enter, and automatically moves our playhead to that time. We could have done the same thing when we moved it to the 4 second mark, but I just wanted to show you the two options of how you can do it. All right, and now we're at our 12 seconds. This is the last frame we want to keep in our sequence. So we're gonna click our mark out button, which is gonna be the third button from the left by default. Again, if you hover over it, you should see mark out. We go ahead and click it, and we have our markout set in our little miniature timeline there. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon.